This is the Tottenham team, but Dele Alli is 84 overall and 20 years old again. I'm restarting his career as well as two other failed wonder kids to see what if they hit their full potential. What could they have achieved and how could they have changed world football? At the moment, Dele Alli is one of the best players on the Tottenham team, and that was the case at his peak overall. However, at this point in time, he's a low-rated gold card. He won 2 Young Player of the Year trophies and he just never got any better. So today we're going to find out what if he just kept going. But next we're going to look at a player who people thought would win the Ballon d'Or, and his name is Adnan Januzaj. That's right, 19 years old at this point. He was dubbed one of the hottest prospects in world football when he burst onto the scene with Manchester United. This next player was dubbed to be the literal greatest of all time and fell so far short, most of you that are watching this video probably won't even know who he is. This man's name was Freddie Adu, 17-year-old from the United States. He made his MLS debut at 14 with DC United. Yeah, 14. He was dubbed the next Pele. That's it, just the next Pele. It doesn't get bigger than that. 3 of the highest potential players of all time. We're going to see what happens if they maxed out Ballon d'Ors, World Cups, and I'm going to simulate everything with Derby so I don't influence their careers at all. Let's go to the end of the year and see how they did in their first year. Dele Alli is here and playing 87 overall, so he's already gone up 3. Man, Dele Alli could have been so good. Spurs finished 7th in the Premier League, not particularly good, and no cup competitions for any of our players. In Adnan Januzaj's first season, he ends up at an 86 overall, so he goes up 5 overall in 1 season. That's nuts. 22 and 15. What a season for him. But Man U finished 5th in the Prem. Oh, and they win nothing in any cup competition. No trophy for Dele Alli and no trophy for Adnan Januzaj. And for Benfica, Freddie Adu, the next Pele. He's up to an 82 overall. Also, he's 77.5 million in transfer value, so someone actually could snap him up from Benfica, but he doesn't win any trophies. 3rd in the Portuguese league. They win the Taça Portuguesa. Pretty good season though, although only 1 trophy's been won, only by Freddie Adu. No other trophies, so we move on, I guess. Back at Man United, and Januzaj's up to an 89. Osimhen is here as well. They also signed Marcos Acuna. This Manchester United team strong. Upamecano, Grimaldo, Tapsoba, Danjuma as well. Guerrero, Royce, why? Really interesting, but Januzaj's the best. 30 and 12. They're in the FA Cup final against Man City. That's an interesting one. And in the Premier League standings, they are very far off the pace. 11 points away from Liverpool at the top. But they could yet win a trophy, which is brilliant. Can Adnan Januzaj win himself an FA Cup? Oh, no trophies for Januzaj still. Manchester City win it. Of course they do. That seems about right. With the trajectory that he had in real life, genuinely, this was a possibility. 10 and 7 isn't great, but again, you know, he's playing centre mid, so cut him some slack. To be fair, in real life, he was that good. It's so sad that he wasn't quite that good. As we know, Spurs again won 0 trophies for the entire year. They're in absolutely no final. Oh my God, they're in the Europa League final. Never mind. Can Dele Alli do it and win Tottenham a trophy for the first time? Yes! Dele Alli gets a trophy for Tottenham. They win something, finally. And Dele Alli scores as well in the very first minute of the game. He won the Europa League. Not the best trophy, that goes without saying, but it is a trophy and he is on the board. And in Benfica, Freddie Adu is 85 overall, best player on the team. 32 and 12, another great season, very similar to his stats from last year. He's worth 129 million, of course he is. He's the big boy now. And Benfica win the Liga Portugal. They're the same points as Sporting, but they win on goal difference. There's a trophy for Freddie Adu. But I wonder, will Freddie Adu get a big money move this summer? Let's find out. But before we check out the state of Freddie Adu, don't forget, it's 2024, which means we have the European Championships. Adnan Januzaj is on the Belgium team. Dele Alli is on the England team. Let's sim through and see how far we get. In the group stage, England get through on 6 points. Italy almost take them, but they don't. And Belgium top their group. Ireland finished last. I'm sad. And this is what the England team looks like for the World Cup. Foden, Abraham, and Saka up front. Bellingham in midfield with Dele Alli. England first game against Hungary. Here we go. Can they get through to the semis? Yeah, a 4-2 win, extra time. And in a massive game, England have Belgium. It's going to be Adnan Januzaj, who is also the captain, by the way, versus Dele Alli. Wow, we'll have to watch this. 2 of the world's best wonder kids who didn't reach their potential. Adnan Januzaj and Dele Alli. We've taken them, we put them in an alternate reality, and we're seeing what would happen if they reached their pinnacle. And today, in one of the younger games of their career, they have a European Championship bout against each other. Both players captain of their country. Let's see what happens when you take them and you max out their potential. Adnan Januzaj into Openda, into De Ketelaere. First chance for Belgium. Bukayo Saka into Dele Alli. Here we go. It's Dele Alli coming forward. Ali to Rice to Foden. Brilliant goal. England get the first goal of the game. Phil Foden buries it. Dele Alli instrumental to the move, and England might be on their way to a European Championship final. He's won the Europa League. Can he now win the European Championship, or at least get to the final? Dele Alli versus Adnan Januzaj. Brilliant tackle from Bukayo Saka. Can England come again? Saka, oh, gets picked off by Thiet. Tammy Abraham gets through. Abraham! There you go, 2-0. What a finish from Tammy Abraham. Belgium way behind. England dominating in this game. Phil Foden into Dele Alli, into Declan Rice. One more to Bukayo Saka. Here come England into Declan Rice. Massive chance. What a goal. Brilliant England goal. Free-flowing to move. And England go 3-0 up. Belgium needs something very quickly, or it'll be too little too late. But here comes Lukaku. And while he comes forward, I'm going to tell you to subscribe. Januzaj, there we go. There's a consolation goal for Belgium. Adnan Januzaj, the captain of Belgium, gets a goal, and England win the game 3-1. They go through to the European Championship final. Who are they going to play? Going to be a team from Iberia. It's going to be Spain or Portugal. It's going to be Portugal. Oh, that's interesting. Can England win themselves a European Championship? Yes, they do. Dele Alli with the winner in the 88th minute, and England win a trophy. European champions. Well done to England. Well done to Dele Alli. They've won a European Championship and a Europa League. Can they win a World Cup and a Champions League? Let's see if they can do it. And for the first time ever, we're going to have a quick check of the Ballon d'Or. Dele Alli is a midfielder, so it'll be tough for him to get nominated. And he doesn't. It's Salah, Vlahovic, Mbappe, and Gakpo. Dele Alli with 10 and 4, but for some reason, is he banned? I don't really know. With that team, they could maybe challenge for the Premier League. Am I right? No, I'm completely wrong. They're mid-table. How? Freddie Adu is even better. 88 overall, 20 years old still. Still extremely young. Still younger than Dele Alli was at the start of this experiment, kind of. 202 million in market value, and he's still here. No transfer, which is weird. I'd have thought he had left the Portuguese league by now. But once again, they finished top of the Portuguese league, so I guess that's another trophy. No Taca Portuguesa for them, though. But remember, 2026 is the World Cup. USA will be there, which means for sure Freddie Adu will be there. So we're not just going to have Ali and Januzaj. We're going to have Ali, Januzaj, and Freddie Adu all at the same World Cup. Very exciting. So Manchester United came 5th in the league, way behind Liverpool. But Adnan Januzaj, how's he doing? He's up to a 91 overall. One of the world's best. 20 and 7. Probably his worst statistical season of all, though. Pretty bad for Januzaj, to be honest. Let's go to next year and see how they do in the World Cup. So it goes without saying that Dele Alli has kind of proved himself on an international stage. Last season, Tottenham was in the Europa League. This time it's Manchester United. They have Copenhagen. Can they get a result? No, they lose 2-1, but they still get through. They have Sevilla, the Europa League merchants, to play against, which means unfortunately they lose the Europa League final. Sorry, Man United. Adnan Januzaj is up again, 2 overall to a 93, highest rated player at the club by far. 21 and 9, so an okay season, I guess. Who's taking all the gold from him? Aussie man, fair enough. And in the Premier League, Man United finished 5th. Tottenham are top. Oh my god, Dele Alli could win the Prem. Hold on. Tottenham have Wolves and Southampton left to play. That's not too bad either. They could do this. Please don't bottle it, Spurs. Okay, this is really close. They are top on goal difference, and they've lost their last 2 games against Palace and Chelsea, so here we go. Can Dele Alli win Tottenham Hotspur Premier League? They win against Wolves, and they win against Southampton. They win the Premier League, right? Yeah, they did it! Oh, by 3 points. Tottenham and Dele Alli win the Premier League. That's amazing. And Freddie Adu, is he still here? Yeah, he is. 91 overall. What a beast. Higher rated by almost 10 overall than the second guy. He's 48 and 11. What a monster. And in the Europa League, Manchester United win it on penalties. The Europa League merchants lose out. Adnan Januzaj wins the Europa League just like Dele Alli did. So now we're at the World Cup. Best way to do this is sim at the group stage and see who everyone has in the round of 16. Belgium top their group and Germany comes second. Great result for Januzaj. United States also get through. Freddie Adu, what a beast. But England come last. Oh my god. England and USA drew. That was the only point England got. The European champions crash out of the World Cup. Dele Alli in the mud. And so now in the round of 16, the Czech Republic of the United States. That's okay for Freddie Adu, and Belgium are out. Brazil knocked them out. Can the USA march on into the quarterfinals? And in the round of 16, oh, the United States get knocked out. So we've had a terrible tournament. We had 3 Wonder Kids, and every single one of them all went out. Freddie Adu is still here. 93 overall, 32 and 15 for the season is really good. 47 and 49. And in the standings, Benfica are top, but they're tied with Porto with 1 game to go. And they have their sister club to play against, so that's basically a free win. They have no Taca Portuguesa this year. Can Freddie Adu win the Portuguese league? Yeah, who cares? It's the Portuguese league. It's literally the Portuguese league. There we go. Congratulations. And Adnan Januzaj, 95 overall. Wow. 18 and 17 for the season is pretty poor, I guess. I feel like he should be doing better than that. Osimhen, Rashford's outscoring, but he does get the most assists, so he's definitely contributing. In the Premier League, they are second, so they ain't going to win the title. They do get Champions League, though, for next year, which is good. The Carabao Cup final was a draw with Tottenham Hotspur. I don't know how that makes sense, but it does. And Manchester United also lose the Super Cup. Great. And then Januzaj's won like basically nothing. Dele Alli's still here, and he is 99 over. Oh my god, I think I went a little bit too far with this. 8-5 for the season for him. What a season for Dele Alli. What a beast. But they didn't win the Premier League, although they did win it last year, so fair enough, I guess. And in the Ballon d'Or race for 2027, do we have any luck? Januzaj is there. Oh my god. Adnan Januzaj for the Ballon d'Or. Oh boy. So can Adnan Januzaj get himself into the history books? Oh, it's Mbappe. Of course it's Mbappe. Stupid Ninja Turtle wins the Ballon d'Or. Januzaj has to wait for another year. Adnan Januzaj is now 25, 97 overall, and 13-6. Is that all? And in the Premier League standings, Manchester United finished 5th. Man City are top of the Premier League, and Spurs finished 4th with a 99 rated Dele Alli. Let's go check out how he's doing. Actually, hold on. Before we go and check on Dele Alli, let's simulate this game. It's Manchester City versus Manchester United in the Champions League semi-final. It's Adnan Januzaj versus the boys of Man City. Can Manchester United win? Oh, they don't. Haaland scores, Foden scores. Haaland gets subbed off late, but it doesn't matter. Manchester City go through to a Champions League final. Man United crash out. That's gutting. And they're in a title fight with Manchester City. They could actually win it, but before that, they don't win the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup. No Super Cup. Champions League is Man City versus PSG, so Man City could go crazy and do like a double or something like that. And can Tottenham win the league? They beat Chelsea. That's a good sign. Wolves, they lose to. They need a result against Leicester to have a chance, and they draw, so they probably didn't. Yeah, Liverpool won the league. At SL Benfica, Freddie Adu did... Oh, what? Freddie Adu's not here. How could anyone afford... Okay, surely not, right? Well, where could he have gone? There's only like 5-6 clubs in the world that could even get near his price tag. Freddie Adu, he's at Liverpool. Oh my god, that's not his player face, by the way, but for some reason they just gave him that. He's at Liverpool, the team that just won the Premier League. So all of our players are in the Premier League. I have no... How did this happen? Okay, let's go to Liverpool. I didn't see him on the top scorers charts, though. I mean, he's 96 rated. He should definitely be up there. And sure enough, Freddie Adu is here. He's not particularly delighted, though. 14 games and 5 goals all season. He may have gone in January, but that would be a bit weird. Top goal scorer was Gakpo. 42 for Gakpo. That's insane. Elise with a great season as well. Openda, Kalanoglu. Freddie Adu is down here, what, 8th, 7th top scorer? 7th top scorer for Liverpool. That's bad. He only played in the Champions League, really. And this is what the Liverpool team currently looks like. They have Jamal Musiala playing CDM. That should just not be happening. They have Eder Militao, Livakovic in nets. Kalanoglu is here. Leon Bailey is here. Aaron Wan-Bissaka too. Joe Gomez on the reserves, the boy. Surely Adu has got to start ahead of Openda. He's so much better. There's nothing I can do about it, I suppose. And as we already know, Liverpool won themselves the Premier League. Pretty good season for them. Rashford finishes top scorer, 38 goals. Oh my god. Solanke finishes 3rd. Gakpo 4th. Januzaj finishes 24th. Martial with Sheffield United gets 18. What a beast. Very good goal scoring season for the league. And it's 2028, which means we have a European Championship to watch. It's Januzaj versus Dele Alli once again. On a day like today, it's England versus Belgium for a place in the European Championship final. We've been here before in a very similar circumstance, and last time out, England won out. However, this time, hopefully Adnan Januzaj can get his revenge. 3-1 was the score last time. Can Januzaj make up for his failures before? Onana on the edge of the box with the shot. Oh, there you go. It went in. I did not think that would go in. I thought Ramsdale were going to save that comfortably. Onana buries his shot and it's 1-0 Belgium. Dele Alli on the free kick. About 30 yards out from goal, but he is going to shoot. Ali with the shot. Oh, almost. What a strike. Dele Alli stepping over the free kick. Can he do what he didn't do last time? Come on, Dele. Come on. Free kick over the wall. Oh, another good save from the Belgian goalkeeper. Ali with 2 good free kicks. Man, he has really lived up to his potential. He is peaking. Great ball into the box. Keeper takes it well. And now it's Januzaj's turn for a free kick. This is basically where Dele Alli had his. Januzaj in the free kick. Oh, good save from Ramsdale. Great free kicks. None of them quite sneaking into the top corner, though. Great play from England. Look at this build-up play. Out to Ben Chilwell on the left-hand side. England building up nicely, and they need a goal. Brilliant ball. Tammy Abraham. Good save again. The Belgian goalkeeper is having a stormer. And Declan Rice is coming off for Reece James. Is that an attacking substitution or a defensive one? I'm actually not quite sure. Jude Bellingham to Foden. Not quite. Belgium playing out from the back. Not working. Dele Alli with a shot. Good save. No, that's poor from Trent. Here come Belgium. It might be too late for England, but can Belgium get another to seal it? De Ketelaire's through. De Ketelaere, Tamori's catching. Passes it on to Januzaj. What a save. Aaron Ramsdale with the save of his life. And it goes out for a corner. That was incredible. Harry Kane's number 2, by the way. That's sacrilegious. Good header. Well saved by Ramsdale, but that's it. Not enough for England. Belgium go through. Both keepers having pretty good performances, it has to be said, but Belgium with the only goal of the game. And in the European Championship final, Belgium versus Italy, Belgium win convincingly. A 4-1 win for Belgium. Adnan Januzaj is a European champion. 2028 Ballon d'Or. Do we have any signs of life? We have Freddie Adu. Yes, the boy. Rafael Leao, Haaland and Fati, but we have Freddie Adu up for the Ballon d'Or. The next Pele is now. Can he clinch a trophy that everyone thought he was destined for in real life? He fell so far short of it in real life that we didn't even realize he was there in the first place. But in this simulation, on this timeline, is now his moment. Where is it? Yes! Freddie Adu wins the Ballon d'Or! He is the first player of all 3 of our players to win the Ballon d'Or. Januzaj got nominated but didn't win it. Freddie Adu got nominated and won it. That is not his face, but he is there with the trophy in his hands. Freddie Adu, the American, is the first American to win the Ballon d'Or. The next Pele is here, and the best part, he's only 23. We have so long to simulate. Freddie Adu's up to a 97 overall. He gets 28 and 9 on the season. Not an incredible season statistically, but he still wins the Ballon d'Or. Gakpo outscores him by 20 goals on all competitions, and it's a lot of competitions. Oh my god, they were in everything. Top assist was also Cody Gakpo. He's just a beast, a god amongst men. But did they win the Premier League in back-to-back years? No, they're second and they're not going to win it. Man City are top, Spurs are third, and Manchester United are nowhere to be seen. They do win the Community Shield though. Manchester United have an FA Cup, that's Januzaj. And the Champions League final is an all-Milan derby. Player stats, Phil Foden was the top scorer, Gakpo was second, Freddie Adu was 14th, Januzaj was 15th, good season for him. And obviously no sign of Dele Alli. Let's go and see how he's doing though. Dele Alli is still 99 rated, 11 and 9 for the season, is pretty good, still captain of the club, trying to lead them to success. Unfortunately, they haven't been so lucky in European competition. They keep making the Champions League and they keep doing terribly in it. This year, for example, they got knocked out by Celtic in the round of 16. Now that's poor. Spurs got beaten by Celtic, who got beaten by Real Madrid, who got beaten by Inter Milan, who are probably going to get beaten by AC Milan. Tottenham has some new signings. Rodrigo is here for some reason. De Bruyne is now like terrible. This Zubimendi guy should probably be playing instead. Demiral is in defense. Chesney is not starting. Alisson is. Nicolas Schule is starting instead of Demiral. Why are all the subs on? And Adnan Januzaj is now up to a 99 overall. 33 and 14 for the season. He was top scorer and he was second assister. Garnacho up there. What a monster. Adnan Januzaj is also the captain of this club. Freddie Adu will probably be captain of this club at some point as well. He's worth 320 million. All 3 of our players are probably worth a combined billion between the 3 of them, which is crazy. Manchester United finishing 6th, but remember, they have the FA Cup final. Did they win? Oh, they won 3-1. There you go. There's some silverware for Adnan Januzaj. First he wins the European Championship, and now he wins an FA Cup. Dele Alli won himself a Euros, then he won a European Championship, then Adnan Januzaj won himself a Europa League. Is Freddie Adu going to do the exact same thing? We're now at the peak of all 3 of our players' careers, so this is what would happen if Dele Alli, Adnan Januzaj, and Freddie Adu all hit their potentials. In the Ballon d'Or race, we have Freddie Adu just, no Dele Alli, and no Adnan Januzaj. And the winner of the Ballon d'Or is Sir Erling Haaland. It's not even Freddie Adu. In the Premier League, Spurs are top by a point ahead of Man City. Manchester United are 3rd, Liverpool are 4th. Manchester City win the Community Shield. They're just going to be the ones to cook all 3 of our players. FA Cup final is Man United versus Tottenham Hotspur. Dele Alli versus Adnan Januzaj again. No Freddie Adu to be seen, so I'm not going to watch it. Champions League, none of our teams are there. Europa League, none of our teams are there. Oh, Spurs is there actually. Europa League and Spurs are winning against Inter. They could get to a Europa League final against Arsenal. That'd be interesting. Adnan Januzaj is still pretty good at the whole football thing. 27 and 13, 40 from 56 is very good. But only 13 goals in the Prem. That's almost laughable. Especially when you look at the statistical dominance that Freddie Adu put up this... Oh, never mind. Garnacho is the top scorer. That's weird. Freddie Adu was 7th with 18 goals. That's pretty good, I suppose. Darwin Núñez is now a Tottenham Hotspur player. Yeah, we already know that, though. Haaland won the Ballon d'Or with 19 Premier League goals. It's a bit weird. Freddie Adu is now 99 overall as well. 25, 31 and 11. 18 goals in the Prem. 10 in the Champions League. What a monster. Unfortunately, got knocked out in the quarterfinals, though. And it was RB Leipzig. That's a shame. They got the whole way to the finals, though, so it's not the worst. And the Liverpool team is quite interesting. Saeed is here, or Said, depending on where you're from. Vlasic is here, but they have a lot of young players that are just slowly getting better, like Gordon and Vanna. Oman is in net. That's a whole country. Dele Alli's still very good at football. 12 and 6 for the season, probably his highest goal scoring season. Christian Pulisic gets top scorer of the LeBron James of soccer. Darwizi gets 26 as well, pretty good for him. Freddie Adu outscored him though, so he's not the highest scoring American. Tottenham are top by a point with a game in hand. If they win this game, they will win the Premier League title. Here we go. Can Dele Alli win the Premier League title with Tottenham? Yes, he can. Darwin, and and Rodrigo. Darwizzy wins the Premier League title for Tottenham Hotspur. What a beast. The best Uruguayan striker the world has ever seen. They also won the FA Cup, so they could do a treble this year of a Premier League, an FA Cup, and a Europa League, which is a pretty good treble. Not quite the Champions League, but it's pretty damn close. Spurs versus Milan, and it's gonna be Spurs. Udogie, the left wing back, with a goal. Spurs win a treble. Dele Alli wins a treble, fulfilling his potential. We've got America, we've got Belgium, and we've got England. We're gonna sim out the group stage and see how each of our countries did. Group A, Spain top it, well, we don't care. Ireland top Group B, we care about that. Belgium and England were in the same group, and they're both probably gonna go through. They have each other to play. A draw would do fine for both of them, maybe, unless Hungary win. Ireland top the group, as I've just said, just a reminder. And England go out. They did draw with Belgium, and Hungary won. Like I said, I'm a genius. But the US of A, oh, they came bottom of their group. They got smashed. Oh my god, they drew with Romania, and that's it. So two teams, England and the United States, both out in the group stage. Belgium are the only ones left. Let's go and check on them. And in 2030, years after their golden generation has come and gone, this is what the Belgium team looks like. Det Ketelaere, Openda, and Adnan Januzaj lead the way for them. Onana in midfield with Sadiki, Tielemans, and Ayan. And then this is the defense. You can see it yourself. Van der Voort should be in net. We could have a Ballon d'Or winner. Freddie Adu has been nominated 2 years in a row. We've seen Adnan Januzaj been nominated before. Can we get all three nominated? Odds are we probably won't, because Dele Alli's a centre mid, so he's probably not going to win any Ballon d'Ors. 2030's Player of the Year is going to be hopefully Freddie Adu. No, it's not. Valverde, Malinowski, Vinicius, and Mbappe. No sign of Haaland, no sign of Adu, no sign of Januzaj, and no sign of Dele Alli. Oh, Liverpool get the Champions League animation. And Liverpool have to play against Juventus in the Champions League. They are 2-1 down on aggregate. Can they do enough to seal the deal and get through? Freddie Adu, can he get through? Oh, they get battered 4-1. Smith Rowe with 2. The title fight is close between all three of our clubs. Spurs, Man United, and Liverpool. Dele Alli, Adnan Januzaj, and Freddie Adu, all at the top of the Premier League, all at the peak of their powers. The three potential players scrapping it out for the Premier League title. Last game of the season, they have Manchester City, by the way, which we will see to. Liverpool get a win over Watford, and they get a draw with Nottingham Forest, so they have slipped up. And as we go to the last day of the Premier League season, it is all to play for. Any of our three teams could win the Premier League title. Liverpool's still in the driver's seat. If they win this very tough match against Man City, they will win the Premier League. Spurs have Everton, Man United have Chelsea. No easy games in there, I don't think. Well, Chelsea are actually terrible, and Everton aren't great. Never mind, Liverpool definitely have the hardest game, so we will sim that out. It's Freddie Adu for the Premier League title. He draws it. Freddie Adu draws it. He scores a brace himself, so I don't think I can really blame him, but he does draw the game. It's probably not going to be enough in reality. And the winner of the Premier League title is Spurs on goal difference. Dele Alli does it again. I don't think Adnan Januzaj's won a Premier League title yet. Dele Alli has now won, what, 3? In the big battle between all three of our players, the potential GOATs. Dele Alli comes out on top. Dele Alli is 99 overall, 10 overall above Udogie, 9-4 on the season. Christian Pulisic was top scorer for the club again and top assister. This guy's a beast. 2031 Ballon d'Or time. Who's going to be up there for us? Do we have any luck? We have Januzaj. Okay, Mbappe, Vlahovic, Nunez, and Januzaj. Not quite the Tottenham player we're looking for in Darwin Nunez. However, Januzaj's there. He was up before and didn't win it. Can this be his time? Adnan Januzaj is a Ballon d'Or winner. One for Freddie Adu, one for Adnan Januzaj. Dele Alli has none. And he ends up with 19 and 11. Not incredible statistically. Still won the Ballon d'Or though somehow. Third top scorer at the club. Yeah, Shortire was top. In the group stage, England go through top with 4 points, barely getting through, but I guess it counts. Belgium also go top, but they get 9. In the quarterfinals, England won 5-4 on penalties. Wow, scraping by. And Belgium go out to Netherlands. Great. Semi-finals, England have France, Netherlands have Germany. That's tough. And this is what the England team looks like in 2032. Dele Alli is still here. He's playing centre mid this time, not Cam. Cummings up front. Delap should maybe be there. I don't know. Kind of old at this point. Saka's out on the wing. And this England team's really good. Bellingham is still like a baby. No, he's 29. Fair enough. And it's England versus France. We're going to sim this game out and see who wins. It's going to be England in the European Championship final. Cummings with a brace and Gay with a goal. And it's going to be England versus Germany in the European Championship final. The old rival. Is it going to be Moukoko or is it going to be Saka? It's going to be Moukoko. Kai Havertz of all people with the goal. And Germany goes through. It's okay though. Dele Alli's already won one, so it doesn't really matter. 2032 Ballon d'Or. Do we have any luck? We don't. Vlahovic, Haaland, Foden, and Mbappe. Oh god, I think I see that Ballon d'Or in 2022. Adnan Januzaj still 99 overall. No sign of regression for the 30-year-old. 33 and 14. He was the top scorer, not the top assister for his club. Now, this is Freddie Adu's stats for the season. 28 years old, 99 overall, 32 and 8, including 8 in the Carabao Cup. He's a cup beast. Spurs have the Europa League theming. Dele Alli is still here playing the whole football thing. He's 99 overall still, 31 years old, 17 and 6. His best goal scoring season, 13 in the Prem. He's just very good. Top scorer Garnacho for them and top assist as well. He's really good for some reason. Do we have any luck? Oh, Adu is nominated. Come on. We've had no Dele Alli at all, and we've had one Adnan Januzaj Ballon d'Or. But can Freddie Adu do it again? Oh, Haaland, why? Every single time Haaland ruins our fun. It's not fun. All right, okay, maybe not every single time. Januzaj has won, and so has Freddie Adu, but still. Dele Alli still 99 overall, 15 and 7. Pretty good goal scoring season for him. Nunez top goal scorer for Tottenham, and Foden top goal scorer for the Premier League. Januzaj is 19th, and Freddie Adu is nowhere to be seen, I don't think. And Manchester United, Januzaj no regression, 24 and 11, including 19 in the Prem. He's the top scorer and the top assister for Man United. But it's 2034, don't forget about that. So we do have the World Cup to look at. Belgium finished bottom of their group. Oh my god. England topped their group and the US comes second. They're in the same group. England won the game 1-0 against the US. And the US are out. Ghana beat them. They get beaten by Ukraine. That's a terrible World Cup for England. Scotland lost to Brazil on penalties. That's heartbreaking. 2034 Ballon d'Or. I'm tired, man. I just want someone to win it. We have no one. Oh my god. Adnan Januzaj is 99 overall. He is 21 and 16 on the season. Okay, I don't really care. Just a quick look at the charts, guys. Adu with 29 goals, but Martens scores more. 24 years old and 81 rated. Outscores Freddie Adu. That's bleak. And Dele Alli is not at Spurs. He's gone. Oh my god. This is him. This is him. Dele Alli is a free agent. He's 99 rated. How? The man is like practically flawless. How is he not getting snapped up by everyone? Okay, I can't influence his career. We just leave him there and simulate for the next season. That's crazy. It's Ballon d'Or time. Come on, any luck? Januzaj's there. Okay, here we go. 2 auto-generated players, Januzaj and Mbappe. Can we hold off the auto-gens for a little bit longer? Win, Adnan. Come on, do it. For your country. Yes! Adnan Januzaj wins his 2nd Ballon d'Or. 1 over Freddie Adu and 2 over Dele Alli. But he's regressed. He's 98 overall. Freddie Adu is still here at Liverpool, 92 overall. 24 and 15 on the season. 39 and 50 is good. Here he is, 34 years old, still a free. This is so stupid. We have a Champions League finalist, finally. We have been simulating for about a decade and a half at this point, and this is the first Champions League final we have reached. It's Adnan Januzaj at his peak with Manchester United against Juventus, coming off the back of a Ballon d'Or winning season, coming off the back of a top scoring season. He is going to play in his biggest game of his career against maybe the best club team of this whole simulation, Juventus, who have won loads of Champions Leagues up to this point. Can Adnan Januzaj cement himself in the history books of Manchester United as a Champions League winning captain, or is he going to fall short like so many before him? At this point, it's probably up for debate as to who was the best player in this simulation, which is ultimately what we're looking at. But this is Adnan Januzaj's chance. If you're rooting for him, then you should be pretty nervous. But Juventus comes strong. Good save from Dennis. Unless it's a goal. Oh, terrible touch. And here come Man United. Arias, huge chance. And it's 1-0 to Manchester United. Arias buries it. What were Juve doing at the back? That is absolutely atrocious from the Juventus defender. And Arias pounces brilliantly. Shoulder up to Jankovic. Cherky, brilliant ball. Mainu, big chance for United. There we go. Mainu makes it 2, and Manchester United are on their way. They could really do this, but Juventus have 28 minutes to get 2 goals. Are they up to the task, or are Manchester United and Adnan Januzaj gonna lift the Champions League trophy? We're into added time, and just like that, Manchester United are going to be the Champions League winners, but they have one more attack in them. Otero down the left. He gets picked off. That's it. There we go. Manchester United in a 2-0 win over Juventus. Does that make Adnan Januzaj the winner of this simulation? And maybe it does. There's still some time left, though. Freddie Adu and Dele Alli, they could still come back and win this. Because it's 2036. Yeah, 2036. We have the European Championships. England and Belgium are in the same group, and they both won their games. Now they have each other to play. So let's go to England, because I want to see, is Dele Alli on the team? Dele Alli is still here on the England team, despite actually being a free agent and not playing football for anybody. It's Adnan Januzaj versus Dele Alli, and it's going to be England winning. So they top the group, but both teams do get through. And they have Germany in the final. Yay. It's England versus Germany in the European Championship final. We had this last time. Are we going to have the same results? No. How with a brace? The man is God. The man is literally God. England win the Euros. How wins everything. Golden Boot, all of that. For the Ballon d'Or, we have Schelderup, Januzaj, Cruz, and De Silva. So Schelderup and Januzaj are both there. Adnan Januzaj is up to a 93. He got 29-11 this year. 40-55. Dele Alli is here. 35 years old. He's still 99 overall, but he's still a free agent. It makes no sense. He might just retire. Freddie Adu is still 99 overall. Just regress, man. Oh my God. You've lived long enough. 25-10. Top goal scorer. Top assist was Alves. Freddie Adu is nominated for the Ballon d'Or, and Januzaj is not. He's fighting back. Here we go. Januzaj's got 3 Ballon d'Ors, and Freddie Adu's got 1. Can he clap back and get another one? Maybe pull it back. Oh, he does. Freddie Adu wins another Ballon d'Or. He's still in this race. Liverpool get the Champions League animation. Oh, Freddie Adu, he's gonna do it. In the Premier League, they end up top. Wow. So they win the Premier League and the Community Shield. No FA Cup though. Arsenal win that, or Carabao Cup, or Super Cup. They could win a treble of a Premier League, a Champions League, and a Community Shield. Okay, it counts though. In real life, Freddie Adu and Adnan Januzaj were busts. Their potential was through the ceiling, but they never hit it. So in this simulation, we decided to see what would happen if they reached their peak. And here, in the Champions League final, we have the next Pele, Freddie Adu, going up against Juventus. Januzaj did it last season and won. This year, Freddie Adu is up to the task. Can he prove that he is capable of beating Juventus and matching Adnan Januzaj in quality? Alves to Carrillo. Here we go. Carrillo on the left. Great ball. Alves to Adu! Freddie Adu with a screamer for Liverpool. And Adu stakes his claim as the GOAT underrated player of all time. Well, underrated or underperforming, you tell me. Freddie Adu with a goal in the Champions League final. That's something that Januzaj couldn't do. He did get an assist though. But Freddie Adu with a goal, putting Liverpool in front. Yildiz to Alves to Adu. Brilliant football. Freddie Adu! Brilliant save from the goalkeeper. Liverpool still have it though. Nonto on the ball. Great pass, and it's in. Vonner puts it in at the near post. Keepers should really be doing better, but it doesn't matter. Liverpool 2-0 up in the Champions League final. Into Sergio, into Adu. Setsack, Alves 3-0 to Liverpool. Juventus could not come back. Liverpool and Alves with a brilliant finish. Liverpool are on their way to a Champions League trophy. Houghton into Kaiser. Big chance for Juventus. There's one. There's one for Juventus. There's 10 minutes left. There's still time for 2 goals. He is going celebrating, though. Not getting the ball for some reason. Plays it to Musiala. Brilliant pass, and that's it. Liverpool win 3-1 in the Champions League final. And Freddie Adu is a Champions League winner. Unbelievable. Adnan Januzaj has done it, and now Freddie Adu has 2. 2038 Ballon d'Or winner. We have Freddie Adu is there, as well as his teammate Alves and his enemy in the Champions League final, Alves. And it's Freddie Adu. Yeah, it's Freddie Adu, Ballon d'Or winner again. That's 3 for him and 3 for Januzaj. Freddie Adu's regressed to a 96 overall, 34 years old, 41-20. Mega season for the Ballon d'Or winner. I have a sneaking suspicion he could be retired, even at 99 overall. No, he's not. He's still here. 37 years old, down to a 90 overall, so he's taken a 9 overall hit. We're at the Ballon d'Or of 2039. Any luck with Freddie Adu? Yes, he is there. Houghton, Wahi, both with Juve, and Alves again with Liverpool. 2 Liverpool and 2 Juventus players. And it's going to be Freddie Adu again. That's his 4th Ballon d'Or. That's 1 more than Adnan Januzaj. The next Pele, proving hhis worth. Oh my God. And he's getting old. We're here at Liverpool, and the top rated player is Freddie Adu, 93 overall, 35 years old. And he's absolutely delighted with himself. 35-9 on the season, 25 in the Prem, as we know. He's got a Community Shield drawn in his locker. That counts, I guess. He may have a Premier League in his locker, although it is quite close. Man United could steal it. And he could also have a Champions League in his locker with Manchester City. So let's simulate to it. Can they win the FA Cup and do what is technically a treble? Oh, they do! Liverpool win the Champions League again. Bellini, Friedrich, and Bellini again. Freddie Adu wins a brace of Champions Leagues. He's won 1 more Ballon d'Or and 1 more Champions League than Adnan Januzaj now. What a god. But before we go anywhere, let's see if Dele Alli's actually still playing football. I'm interested. Or still available to play football, I should say, because, I mean, he's not playing. He is still here, but he's 85 overall, 38 years old. Nobody's employed him for like 5 years. At what point do you just sack it off? 2040's Player of the Year. We have Adu there again, as well as 3 auto-generated players. Can Freddie Adu hold out against auto-generated players for another year? The next Pele, the great American hope in soccer that isn't Christian Pulisic. Is he going to win himself a Ballon d'Or? Yes! Freddie Adu gets a 5th Ballon d'Or. What a beast. 92 overall, 35 years old. He's just not getting worse. Well, he is, but very slowly. Are they in the FA Cup, Champions League? They're in the Champions League final again against Juventus. Freddie Adu could win his 3rd Champions League. And they're also top of the Premier League. Man City and Leicester of all teams on their tails. And they do win the Community Shield. No FA Cup. It's Fulham versus Colchester. What the hell? Liverpool got bounced by Watford. Excellent. No Carabao Cup. No Super Cup. They lost it, but they're in the Champions League final, so they could get back to that Super Cup once again. They won the Prem and the Champions League last year. Can they do it again? They get a win over Brighton, and a win over West Brom would do it. And it does. And a win over Juventus would do the Prem and Champions League double. And it doesn't happen. Ah, his Ballon d'Or rivals beat him out. Let's go again next year. But first of all, let's check Januzaj and Ali. I'm going to check Januzaj first because he could have retired. He hasn't retired. He's still playing football and he's at Man United, but he's 78 overall and he's retiring at the end of the year. So we will check his stats. Dele Alli's still going. The man is a machine, but he's 82 overall. Please just retire for your own sake. 78 overall, retiring at the end of the year. 29-9 is a great way to send yourself off into the sunset. And on top of that, a Carabao Cup. From a statistical point of view, Fofana with Bournemouth was the top scorer. Freddie Adu with 23 of his own. And Januzaj with 21 of his own, 12th overall in the Premier League as he's retiring is incredible. What a career. But there's nothing left for us to check. All the trophies have been acquired for him. His career is officially over. Dele Alli's career is still going, kind of somehow. Freddie Adu's career is definitely still going though, so we will keep going until the end of this video. And let's see who wins the most trophies, who is the most effective player, and who would be the best if they hit their potential. The future Pele, the future Hazard, I guess, or the future GOAT of English football. Freddie Adu, 89 overall, 37 years old, 27-4, pretty good season, kind of falling off though. I would expect a little bit better from the man. In the top scoring race, he finishes not even on the list so far, 20th, 13 goals in the Prem. That's not very good. Top scorer was Borges, it's just a random guy. Liverpool's trophy tally looks like this. They finished 2nd in the Premier League behind Man City, but they do win the Community Shield 5-0 against Fulham. No FA Cup for them. Carabao Cup is Manchester United. They lost in the final. Champions League is no good. They lost in the round of 16 to Inter Milan. That's tough. Freddie Adu's teammate who won the Ballon d'Or, by the way, is not even here. Instead, it's this Dennis Fernandez guy who's probably like Vinicius' regen or something. But is Dele Alli still going? No, he's not. He's gone. Dele Alli is finally retired. Adnan Januzaj is also retired, so we're just waiting on Freddie Adu to go. I'll check the Ballon d'Or again next season, but if he's not nominated, then I will not check it again. And it comes down to this. Any luck in the Ballon d'Or? No, he's not there, so we're probably not going to see him again. Freddie Adu's time in the Ballon d'Or is over. Let's send to the end of the year and see how he did in his old-ass state. Freddie Adu is still here, and he's still playing, but he's a whole way down to an 84 overall. 24-1, a great veteran, but we still have to simulate another year because he may not retire. I am so done with the simulation. It's not even funny. Liverpool finished 11th this year. Crawley made it to the Premier League, and Preston, oh my god. I have no idea how they made it this far. Leicester won the league, or are winning the league at the moment. Man City are down in 14th. This is just chaos. I'm going to slowly scroll through this Premier League table as you look at the chaos that has unfolded. This is what Freddie Adu has done to world football. Liverpool won the Community Shield and the FA Cup between Chelsea and Man United. Leicester won the Carabao Cup. Real Madrid won the Super Cup. Inter and Juventus in the Champions League. It's always Juventus. Inter are there as well a lot, to be fair. Freddie Adu, is he in the top scorers list? He is 9th with 21 goals. What a monster. 39 years old, putting up numbers like that. What a beast. And let's see how Freddie Adu is doing. He is not here. He's gone. Freddie Adu's gone. Is he still around in world football? I need to type in his full name. The suspense is killing me. No, he's gone. Freddie Adu is retired. The simulation is over. We've reached the end of our experiment. We took 3 of the most hyped failed wonder kids, Dele Alli, Adnan Januzaj, and Freddie Adu, put them into one big simulation to see if they reach their potential, who would be better. And having all that said, you make your opinions on who you thought was the best. But for me, I'm going to give it to the next Pele, Freddie Adu. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then check out this video where I took Cristiano Ronaldo, took him the whole way back to 2004 and restarted his career. I wonder how differently it panned out.